go. All Pro Wrestling Sheet by Matthew Theall, the greatest mind in professional wrestling. As we all know, later on today, I will be leading my team, TheAllStars. My #1 man, Perry Von Vicious, and my newest acquisition, Damian Grundy. No. In a tag team match against my 2 biggest enemies, Mr. Wrestling #4 and... Okay, enough of that. Mr. Wrestling #4 and the former Universal Heavyweight Champion himself, Dylan Drake.
Yeah. That was a pun, huh? That was a pun, wasn't it?
No. Now,
I don't get it.
And as you notice, I am out here right now sans team because I am untouchable by Dylan Drake. Because of this wonderful document right here, the restraining order, which says if Dylan Drake lays one finger on me, he will be taken straight out of this building, right to prison, where he will spend the rest of his days rotting in a cell. And I tell you, I cannot wait to see my team of the TheAllStars, Perry Von Vicious. Dylan. Remember, you lay one finger on me, and this restraining order goes into action, and you are out of here, out of the building, out of All Pro Wrestling, out of everywhere. Absolutely. Review it.
This is definitely a restraining order. And this definitely says that I cannot lay hands on you at all. That's a really good idea. Just kick him in his ass, right? See, funny thing happened. When you decided to get involved in my match with your new boy, Damian Grundy, you hit me with a golf club to the back of my head.
Was it a 9-iron?
Speaking of which, where's your golf club?
It was a putter.
Seem to be missing that. Well, no, see, the really funny thing about this, and I think you're all going to really enjoy this, because I certainly did. You see, I went and got my own lawyers. And they told me, since you laid your hands on me, this little piece of paper, this little document that you have, this restraining order, is now null and void. Since you decided to get involved and put your hands on me, I am allowed officially to whoop your ass.
Folks, welcome to All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. It's starting this Saturday morning. We've got our main event wrestlers right here in the middle of the ring. This was supposed to happen later tonight, a tag team match, but now all 4 competitors who were supposed to compete in the main event are here in the ring, and they are looking like they're itching to go. And there we go. Oh, wow. Folks, it is going down right now. Our main event happening early.
Killer J is going down like a prom dress. Look at Dylan Drake. He's actually giving Damian Grundy the business there in the corner.
Damian Grundy, the unstoppable monster, getting handled by Dylan Drake. Mr. Wrestler #4 all over PVV into the corner. Oh!
You know what? I can't agree with this, though. You can't jumpstart a main event like this. They're unprepared. Perry Von Vicious isn't even dressed to compete at this time.
This is crazy. All 4 men meeting in the ring. They just don't like each other. This is a problem. Whoa, double splashes. Look at that.
Hey, in stereo.
Folks, Matthew Theall had a restraining order. Dylan Drake saying that restraining order is now null and void, and Damian Grundy looks like he's in trouble. Double team. Whoa!
Look at the strength of that man, Dame of Fame.
This guy is a beast. Only controlled by Matthew Theall, and Matt, he looks like he's enjoying the protection that Damian Grundy offers. And we've got some separation happening. It looks like, folks, I thought our main event was going to begin right there. I thought the tag team match between PVV and Damian Grundy versus Mr. Wrestling number 4 and Dylan Drake, I thought it was going to start right there.
Yeah, it looked like it was, but you know what? Seems like we're going to save that till the end of the hour. I think that's a good idea. It's you know, on behalf of the All-Stars, the All-Stars.
Folks, you see this gym is packed. People coming to check out the action. This is what they came to see. Damian Grundy, a monster. He is new to the APW roster. I don't know where Matthew Theall dug him up, but he's teaming up with PVV. And Matthew Theall, he's got an impressive stable that we'll see later tonight.
Killer J, my man Damon Fame looks hungry. He's hungry.
That guy's a monster. That guy's a monster. They have definitely bit off more than they can chew. Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling number 4, they are ready to hit action later tonight in our main event. Folks, we got to pay some bills. So we're going to hit up some commercials, and we'll see you when we come back here at All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars.
No need to rip that contract up.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having All Pro Wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
All Pro Addicts, welcome to another edition of APW Gym Wars. My name is the no alternate pink mink of professional wrestling, Marcus Mack, and you just saw a little snippet, a little preview of today's main event. The All-Stars, Damian Hall of Famian Grundy, and the Young Lions Cup champion, Perry Von Vicious, set to take on the former two-time Universal Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Golden Gate, the Golden Child, Dylan Drake, and Mr. Wrestling number 4. It's going to be a barn burner. You saw it in the beginning segment. These two teams do not like each other. That's one I'm looking forward to. Also this week, you're going to see Billy Blade, the Rock of Love, step into the squared circle with the bad boy, Brad Tyler. I'm going to shoot it up to my partner, the Killer J. Matthias, as we get set for all pro wrestling action.
Thank you, Marcus Mack. Folks, welcome to All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars, Saturday morning's best wrestling action. I'm your host, the Killer J. Matthias. Marcus will be joining me here in the booth shortly, but right now we're going to get it started. Folks, it was already heated right before our commercial break there. We had all 4 competitors in our main event. Damian Grundy, the monster. Perry Von Vicious, the rich kid. We had Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling number 4 face-to-face in the ring, and man, it went down. Matthew Theall's his little contract, his little restraining order was no longer valid, and now Dylan can lay hands on him. Here comes Billy Blade. We're going to see him in action in our first sanctioned match.
And making his way to the ring first, from Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, California, weighing 215 pounds, the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
Looks like Billy has got some, I don't know what he has on his mind. I thought he had wrestling on his mind, but then he sees a girl and just spreads his legs. This guy calling himself the Rock of Love and taking it seriously. Billy coming in with hook'em horns held up high. I mean, he's got to get his mind on the money. He's got to get some money made here in the ring. He's got to win. And instead, he's showing off the goods to ladies on the side here. I don't know about this guy. Billy seeing what ladies are doing later tonight. And here comes his opponent. And folks, I am joined here now by the man of Pink Mink.
The no alternate Pink Mink of professional
right.
wrestling, Marcus Mack. Joining the Killer up here in the broadcast booth. Killer, good to see you, my man.
Thank you, man. It's good to see you as well. And here comes Billy Blade's opponent. Now, I've never seen this guy before.
And his opponent from Lompoc, California, weighing 165 pounds, the bad boy, Brad Tyler.
Well, let me tell you, the last time I seen Brad Tyler, he got beaten about 1:30 by Dame of Fame Grundy. He got destroyed, slaughtered. Nothing bad about that, man. But hey, he's here to compete, and I gotta give him credit, man. He's back to fight.
All right. Not the bad boy I remember from my days in APW, but a bad boy nonetheless. Let's see how he does.
Poison is the best band of all time, so shut up.
Billy Blade letting it be known here.
So since I've been back, I'm kind of on a losing streak. Too much partying, too much booze, and too much babes does that to you. However, I'm now focused. I went to bed at midnight last night, woke up early.
These fans showing no respect to the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
No kidding.
You better shut up, because your mom loves Krispy Kreme with me. Especially the cream
Billy
part.
with some choice words.
So, it's a new Billy Blade. The one thing that I haven't accomplished in APW is I haven't had a singles title. But this is the new Billy Blade. And tonight, and for now on, anybody in the APW, including this idiot, better watch out, because they're going to get nothing but a bad time.
Nothing but a bad time promised by Billy Blade. Looks like he's going to try to prove his worth here against our man Bad Boy.
Well, hey, you know what? Billy Blade is a bad man in that ring. I don't know about the bad boy, but I know Billy's a bad man. He's competed all over the world. We're talking Portugal, Japan. I was with him in Australia. Billy Blade knows what to do in that ring. He's a very dangerous man. Some of the stiffest chops I've ever seen in my life.
That's right.
He's never held singles gold here in All Pro Wrestling, but a multiple-time tag team champion with multiple different partners.
That's right. Sometimes absence does not make the heart grow fonder. These crowds may not know Billy Blade. They may not have seen him in a while, so they're just judging him by what they see now. Billy Blade is a longtime APW competitor, and this kid better watch his back.
I like how he just put, you seen that? He put his gum in referee Sparky Ballard's hand. That's classy, man.
Yeah, he keeps it real. He keeps it real. You know, he's not going to be chewing gum while he's working.
Hey, bell underway. This one about to jump off. Billy Blade says he has something to prove. Let's see.
Now, Billy's got the size advantage here, and what most people don't know is Billy's size is deceiving. He's actually very fluid in the ring. This guy can move. So let's see him. Here we got the circle. There's two competitors lining up, staring each other down. Bad Boy trying to get the crowd behind him. Here's the lockup. Billy right to the arm. Right to the arm. Uncharacteristic from Billy Blade. This really is a new Billy Blade. He's not one to go for the arm. He's usually the kicker. He goes for the legs and tries to ground his opponent and then flies around him. Little chain wrestling here from the two competitors. Nice counter.
Hey, look at the Bad Boy. Okay, yeah. Side line. Okay.
He's already lasted longer than he did against Damian Grundy, so we got to give him that.
Did you see? You didn't get the chance to see what Damian Grundy did.
No, I have not. This is the first time I've seen our man, and he is already in trouble. Looks like Billy's got some powerful legs, and there we go. Little athleticism.
Hey, Billy looked like he let him out of that one, though.
Yeah, right back to the headlock. Billy trying to ground the young man. And Bad Boy with a couple counters of his own. And now we see the chain wrestling skills of Billy Blade. A little bit of countering here. Wow.
He just slapped him into next week. You see that?
Yeah, the taste flew clean out of his mouth.
My man, Billy Blade, Rock of Love.
And now, two competitors, they've had a chance to fill each other out. We see some chain wrestling here. Each one has gotten a feel for the other's capabilities. Let's see if the match speeds up right here.
Fans continuing to disrespect Billy Blade.
Yeah, Billy has definitely lost the will of the people. He is not a fan favorite right now. But, you know, winning changes everything. If Billy can build up a win streak here, it starts right here. Maybe you can get some people to change their minds about him.
Hey, Billy Blade, very experienced. So how many years do you say Billy's been wrestling? At least 10 years.
Exactly. Billy was around before I started, and he's around even now that I'm retired. This guy is really, they should call him the Rock of Ages instead of the Rock of Love. This guy's got experience. Starting to speed up here. We got a couple more counters. Starting to see Billy trying to leave his feet. Folks, we got to pay some more bills here. The action continues when we get back. It's Billy Blade in action here on APW Gym Wars.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Boot Camp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Boot Camp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley, and Alyssa Flash. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. It's All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars, and we've got some action with the bad boy, Brad Tyler, versus the Rock of Love, Billy Blade. Billy was in control, but now we've seen some counter. Billy's reversing and takes him into the corner. And we've seen counter for counter here, Marcus Mack.
Hey, man, when he had him over there in that corner, I thought Billy Blade was going to light him up like the 4th of July with some chops. Brad Tyler, I think he knew what Billy Blade was going to do and set him up from that corner. So he was able to get out of, hey, look, he has him in a...
Little okey doke there. Billy barely escaping. Yeah, Brad's got to watch out for those chops. I do remember those. Billy has the distinction of being the only guy who chops harder than me. Whoa! Looks like we've finally seen the guy take advantage and get on top here. Bad boy Brad he's got an impressive showing. I mean, I kind of like him.
Yeah, well, you know, I got to admit, you know, I'm a lot more impressed with him than the last time I saw him out here.
Right. Once again, wow, a back chop. Folks, that is just not nice. That is something you don't want to see. Both of us know what that feels like, and it's not something you want to see. Hang up, snake eyes on the rope, and now bad boy Brad Tyler taking a powder there. Billy bringing it back into the ring, but I think we may have just changed the complexion of the match. Oh,
that's
wow.
what I'm talking about. You see, he made a mistake by going for a chop on Billy Blade and disrespecting him and chopping him in the back.
Whoa, he responds with a chop of his own, and another. Billy Blade getting a taste of his own medicine. Billy ducking the shoulder there, and now Billy taking it outside. Look at that. Look at the pressure being put on that shoulder. He is not going to be swinging that arm for chops anytime soon.
I got to admit, that's very innovative. He used the stage as a weapon.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before. Not since that stage has been built here in the garage have I seen it used that way. Billy staying on the arm. Billy lining him up. Looks like we got to see a suplex coming, but counter into a little small package there. Only a 1 count for the bad boy, Brad Tyler. But he is definitely in control. An impressive showing. Remember, folks, he lost to Damian Grundy in what, 1 minute, 38 seconds you said there, Marcus Mack?
About a minute and a half. It couldn't have been more than that.
Yeah.
Damian Grundy ate him up, chewed him up, spit him out. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And now here he is, lasted for a full 5 minutes almost against Billy Blade. So apparently he learned his lesson, but now Billy's staying on that arm, playing it. Got a couple chords there.
I love Billy Blade.
Now pressure, folks. Look at this. All the pressure going in that neck and shoulder area. And the bad boy, Brad Tyler, is in a bad way. Billy applying that knee to the neck there. Tyler trying to make it to the ropes, trying to make it to his feet. He's got his vertical base. Elbows to the midsection of Billy. Elbows again. And now here we go, swinging that arm. Got to wonder if the power is still behind it because he's been getting torn up. Whoa, chin checker by the bad boy.
You know, Billy Blade talked a big game coming into this one, and he's not really showing me that in this match.
No, Billy's got to get some control, and Brad Tyler is all over the place. Look at him flying through the air. Elbows, crossbodies everywhere. Clotheslines. This kid is gone airborne. This guy's got a lot of air, and Billy Blade is on Dream Street. Big leg drop. Billy Blade in a world of trouble. He's got to kick out.
You are not going to beat Billy Blade, an experienced veteran, that way.
No, you got.
Brad Tyler is showing arrogance in that ring.
That might be his downfall. He probably should have hooked that leg if he wanted to get a pinfall. Now punches the Billy Blade. He's going to send him across the rope. Billy Blade too big for that. Got a reversal. Once again, Billy misses the clothesline, but we've got a neck breaker. Brad Tyler has an impressive showing for the APW fans. He may have learned his lesson and really went back to the tape after that defeat by Damian Grundy. Look at that arm, however, still damaged. Whoa. Kind of like a frog splash
what was he going
knee.
For right
I don't know. It was like a frog knee.
I don't know what this is, but this is going to be something very ugly.
Billy bringing him up. Oh!
Jiminy Crickets is what I'm going to call that one.
And 1, and 2, and no kick out. Billy Blade pulls out the victory. I mean, he had some trouble there, but Billy is now
and the winner
by
by
he said to new Billy Blade, and
in
well,
7 minutes and 14 seconds. The Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
And there you you have it. Billy promised a new Billy Blade, turns over a new leaf, and starts with a victory.
Not bad. You know, I'm glad that Billy Blade is on that road to success. He said he went to bed last night at midnight. I can talk about experience being on the road with Billy Blade.
Yeah, that's about 4 hours early.
That's at least 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours early, you know. Sometimes he doesn't go to sleep till noon, actually. But good for Billy. Glad to see that he's starting to take his wrestling career here in All Pro Wrestling a little more seriously. Billy Blade on the hunt for success, on the hunt for some gold. I hope he doesn't have the internet title in his stakes.
He might, he just might. Either way, he won single gold. Folks, we're going to go pay some bills. We'll be right back.
You don't understand, Perry. Perry, you don't understand. You don't understand. The courts have thrown it out. The courts have thrown it out.
I heard.
Drake is going to murder me!
Listen, hey, it's gonna be fine. We have a secret weapon. Right here. Damian Grundy.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We want this time. We need to address the situation.
Yeah. You know, you're a little worked up. Let me. Hello, Dylan Drake, Mr. Wrestling 4. I'm sure you've both missed me. I think everyone's missed me. I've been gone on a great vacation and I am fully rested and I'm ready to get even. Because when I left an opening. And you, Dylan Drake, you took it. But no more. Perry Von Vicious is back. And with Damian Grundy and with Matthew Theall, I'm ready to put you out for a long time.
Yeah. $1 billion blackout. You're gonna put him to sleep today. And Grundy, I want you to focus on Mr. Wrestling number 4, okay? He's been a thorn in our side for far too long. And now that you're here to protect me and get rid of all of my enemies, only good things can happen in this tag team match, right? Right?
That's right.
Okay. All right, we can do this. We can do this, baby. We can do this, Damien. Yes? We can do this. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. When is it?
Soon enough. Relax. Relax. Okay. Soon enough. Okay.
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. info@allprowrestling.com. Give us a call as well at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Did you see the look on Matthew Theall's face? On little Maddie's face? I mean, I guess I really can't call him too little.
Classic.
Matt, I told you in the middle of the ring, I told your two boys, the restraining order, it's null and void. It doesn't matter anymore. You got involved in my match. You put your hands on me. You, in fact, broke your own restraining order. It's because of you that now I can whoop your ass whenever I want. And you know what? I'm not the only one that wants to do it around here. Mr. Wrestling number 4, a number that's synonymous with professional wrestling, a number that strikes fear in not only your heart, I know, but in the heart of a lot of people around here, a number that demands respect. And tonight, myself and Mr. Wrestling number 4 are going to prove a point to you and the All-Stars, big old Grundy, skinny little PVV, that we are APW, and that you should respect APW. Tell him, 4.
You know something, kid? You said it right. It's all about respect. And Mr. Grundy, you're new. But I'm not going to take you lightly. Mr. Drake isn't going to take you lightly.
Not this time.
Because that's not what we do. When we get in that ring, we mean business. Do you want to call yourself TheAllStars? Great play on word, kids. But you know something? Mr. Drake and Mr. Wrestling and all those fans out there are not here to play. We came for business. We came to kick teeth in. And you know something? We're not taking nothing for nothing. We're coming out there knowing that PVV brings it. You surprise a lot of people. Hell, kid, you even surprised me. But you're not going to surprise Mr. Drake and myself together as a team. Because we are going to be cohesive. We're going to be as one. And we are going to prevail. And that TheAllStars are going to come down like a big shooting star. Bring it, kids.
Hello, wrestling fans. This is the All Pro Wrestling News Break. I am your host, The Killer, Jay Mathias. Looks like our show is off to a great start. started right off the bat roaring into action with a brawl between 4 competitors in the ring. They're going to settle it later tonight. Those 4 competitors, Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling number 4, taking on the monster Damian Grundy and PVV, Perry Von Vicious. And as always, they'll have Matthew Theall in their corner. That is going to be exciting. Also, it kept rolling right along with Billy Blade. He says he wants something he's never had in APW. And he started it today by beating Brad Tyler. And he ended saying, 1-0, baby, 1-0. And he's ready. He wants that belt. Folks, it's getting crazy. We're going to end with a great main event. But right now, let's take a look back because the action didn't start this week. Oh, no. There was action last week. Let's see what happened between Jody Christopherson and Alexis Derevko.
I got lucky? Well, let me tell you something, comrade. Since I won tonight, I get to pick what type of match we get to face off in. You, Sasha, Frost, and me? How about an old school Texas bunkyard stampede match?
There you have it. The son of the highwayman getting to pick a stipulation after a convincing victory. And he's got a match with an unconventional name, but the match isn't unconventional. It's simply no DQ. No holds barred, weapons allowed. If that doesn't have Halloween Hell written all over it, I don't know what does. I can't wait for that event to see that take place. The Sons of Texas, Dalton Frost and Jody Christopherson, taking on the Derevko brothers, Alexis and Sasha. Gonna be exciting. Elsewhere in APW, the APW Universal Heavyweight title picture has gotten a little interesting. Jekyll still holds the belt, but he had to defend it against Timothy Thatcher, filling in for injured Dylan Drake. Dylan had a title shot, but thanks to the machinations of the greatest mind in professional wrestling, Matthew Theall, he was not able to compete. Tim Thatcher fills in for him, so you're thinking, hey, Tim's going to get a title shot, right? Not to be. In a very uncharacteristic move, Jekyll's got cerebral and used a stipulation in his contract to keep Tim from getting a title shot. Tim still pulled out the victory on Jekyll's in a non-title match, which means he is now #1 contender. Now, next week, these two are going to go at it. It's Tim Thatcher versus Jekyll's for the APW Universal Heavyweight title. Let's see what Jekyll's has to say about this.
No, he won't take it. He won't take it. He won't take it. Timothy Thatcher. Ever since you stepped foot into APW, you have been a thorn in my side. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? Don't you, Timothy Thatcher? Yes, I believe you do. You took my belt, my internet title from me, and I, ever since that day, I do hold grudges. I do, and ever since that day, Timothy Thatcher, I have hated you. I have hated you. And now you think history is going to repeat itself? You think you're going to take this from me? Oh no, Thatcher. Oh no. This title is going to stay with me. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Because that is the closest you are going to get to this title. History will not repeat itself. And Timothy Thatcher, next week when we step into that ring and play, this belt, this title is leaving with me, and you will leave with nothing.
You know, folks, people like to pretend that Jekyll's is crazy, like he's not all there. I think we just got proof that he's got a mind like a steel trap, because he's got a long memory, and he's looking to give some payback to Tim Thatcher. Now it's almost time for our main event. It's going to be exciting. Tag team action. Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling #4 taking on the monster, Damian Grundy, along with Perry Von Vicious, PVV. And as always, Matthew Theall will be in their corner. I'm going to head back to the announce booth, meet up with Marcus Mack, and get ready to call this action for you. We've got to pay some bills. So go away, and we'll be right back.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having all pro wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
And looks like we're going to be blessed with the presence of Perry Von Vicious.
Hey, man, I hear some sarcasm in that voice. There's my man, the manager of TheAllStars, Matthew Theall. Self-proclaimed greatest mind in professional wrestling.
Making their way to the ring first with their manager, Matthew Theall, at a combined weight of 685 pounds. The team of Damian Grundy and the 2011 Young Lions Cup champion, Perry Von Vicious. They are TheAllStars.
Folks, 685 pounds. I did not know that Damian Grundy weighed 680 pounds.
Hey, Killer J, man, look at that man. Look at those traps, those lats. That man's solid muscle. He's a beast in the ring, and he's a beast outside.
Welcome back to All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. Folks, it's about to go down. It's our main event. Just palmed him, and the guy flew back. Did you see that?
Hey, man, he obviously said something that didn't need to be said to a man that big. He's lucky that's all that happened to him.
Real talk. And now the All-Stars, TheAllStars, entering the ring. Perry Von Vicious, I mean, that guy isn't even dressed. He doesn't have to change clothes. I'm pretty sure Damian Grundy can handle this match on his own. I'm no knock to their opponents, but Damian Grundy is that dangerous.
He's a dangerous man, but he's going in there with a former two-time Universal Heavyweight Champion,
Very
Dylan
true.
Drake, and this man, a former APW Worldwide Internet Champion, very charismatic, entertaining, but before all that, great wrestler, Mr. Wrestling number 4.
Old school personified, Mr. Wrestler number 4.
Hey, I don't want to hear you mention the word personified for any other wrestler other than Rick Luxury.
I'm just saying. He may not be wrestling personified, but he is old school personified. This guy has wrestling written all over him. Literally, check out his back. This guy's tough.
He might have wrestling, but I don't see personified anywhere on that. Getting back to it, though, here you see him doing his squats, doing his thing. Here he comes from Atlanta, GA.
And their opponents, introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 184 pounds, Mr. Wrestling number 4.
And there we go. Look at the electricity in the fans. Everybody getting excited, got their 4s in the air. The foreheads are out here in force for Mr. Wrestling number 4.
Mr. Wrestling 4 making his way to the ring. But hey, he doesn't only have to worry about Damian Grundy. Don't forget about my man Matthew Theall out there at ringside.
He is sneaky. That guy adds a dimension to any team he manages. And you've got the power of Damian Grundy. You've got the athletic ability of Perry Von Vicious. But Matthew Theall, he adds a cerebral element to it, which is really kind of scary. And 4 headed into the ring. But here comes his tag team partner. 4 hitting the ropes. He is a brave man getting in there alone. Look at that. It's 3-on-1. Little taunt there from Mr. Wrestling number 4. And he is ready to go.
I'll tell you who else is ready to go. Former two-time Universal Heavyweight Champion. He has a score to settle here with Matthew Theall. He's Dylan Drake. And look what he has in his hand.
Look at that. He's got the golf club. That restraining order is no longer valid, and Dylan Drake's got money on his mind. Money and malice.
And his tag team partner from San Francisco, California, weighing 223 pounds, Dylan Drake.
And this standing room only crowd here in the APW gym is on its feet for the former Universal Heavyweight Champion, Dylan Drake. Look at that, joining Mr. Wrestling number 4 in the ring. He is serious business with that golf club.
Mr. Wrestling 4 teams with Mr. Golden Gate, Dylan Drake. the golden child of all pro wrestling, the golden boy. And he has that, you know, where do you think he picked up that punter from, man? I don't know. Maybe he was over at, you know, sports fitness. I don't know. He stopped somewhere.
That's Matthew Theall's punter.
Is that Matthew Theall's? I noticed Matt was missing something. I thought he came out missing his favorite, you know, accessory, and now Dylan Drake has it. Matthew Theall is going to have to stay away from Dylan Drake.
Referee Toby getting in there and trying to back these teams into their respective corners. What is Perry Von Vicious wearing?
I don't know, man, but a napkin? I don't know, man. Maybe he just ate lunch. Got a little ascot. Apparently he was solving mysteries with Scooby-Doo.
Ascot and blouse being taken care of by Matthew Theall.
I think he borrowed that from Seinfeld. Perry Von Vicious getting geared up, man. He always takes his time. This guy is very prim and proper. He comes out dressed to the nines, and he does not wrestle in these clothes. I heard those suits are made in Italy. These things are imported, silk boxers or something, sewn inside them.
Only the finest from only the finest. You know, Matthew Theall takes good care of his protege.
Yeah, well, you know, that money Nan left him will buy almost anything. Damian Grundy receiving instructions, and now look at this team. What do you think about this team, Marcus Mack? Is this something you can see yourself managing? How would you book for this match?
I would love an opportunity to manage the career of a man like Damian Grundy, the Dame of Fame, a.k.a. the Big Black Booty Daddy. He is amazing. He's a specimen like no other. Perry Von Vicious, very sadistic and very, look at him, he's already putting the work on to Mr. Wrestling number 4.
See
Got
that
him with
slap?
a hard right hand.
Slap just to disrespect, and now look at that, another big left hand right there. Damian Grundy, he's got Dylan Drake just in the corner, man. These guys are just putting it to him. This match has started out the same way we saw the preview at the beginning of the show. These 4 men just don't like, and Toby is having trouble getting control. He's got to get control of this. What do you think?
Dylan Drake doing a good job of defending himself. Didn't look like he was getting him in the ribs like he wanted to. You saw the last time that Damian Grundy came out, he applied that bear hug and really did some damage to the ribs of Dylan Drake. This one's starting to pick up, and he just got his own man in the corner.
Folks, that could be a game changer. We got a break. We got to go take a break real quick and pay some bills, but we'll be right back, folks. This is not over. It's the main event in APW Gym Wars.
That was a double team.
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. info@allprowrestling.com. Give us a call as well at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Welcome back to APW Gym Wars, folks. It is our main event tag team action. Mr. Wrestling number 4 and Dylan Drake versus Perry Von Vicious and Damian Grundy, TheAllStars. TheAllStars, that's what we said. Folks, referee Toby has managed to get some order. It was a slobber knocker before. Look, this match has basically started at the beginning of our show. Now, I'm joined by Marcus Mack here in the booth. And Marcus, you explained to me what you thought Damian Grundy and Perry Von Vicious needed to do in this match. What about Mr. Wrestling number 4 and Dylan Drake? How do they win here? What would you tell them as the manager?
Well, they need to work as a concise unit. You know what I'm saying? They need to focus on Matthew Theall outside of the ring. They need to be aware of him, but pay more attention to their opponents in this one, because they're two dangerous individuals. You can never predict what this man Perry Von Vicious is going to do next, and Damian Grundy, being the house of a monster that he is, the power and the strength, you know, dangerous team. I would say focus on the match, be aware of the manager.
Matthew Theall, always a element outside the ring. This guy he's a weapon for any tag team he manages. Matthew Theall calls himself the greatest mind in professional wrestling. He is out to prove that.
He's not the greatest, but he's good.
I'm sure a lot of other people have some. Yeah. And Mr. Wrestling 4 going for the pin. Almost had it there. We saw an exchange there. Perry Von Vicious, surprisingly, he's able to keep up with the cardio of Mr. Wrestling number 4. He usually uses that attempt to drop down and trip up his opponent along with the leapfrog to try to tire him out. And now he tags in Dylan Drake, who's going after the body slams, which also affect the cardio, Marcus Mack. What do you think about this strategy?
I think it's good. You know, Dylan Drake focusing on the knees. He's focusing on the back. You know he's got beta breaker in his sights. You know that that's what he's thinking about.
Right.
He's trying to break this man down. He's doing a good job at it. He's focusing on the leg. Also, if you notice, that's the leg that does not wear a knee brace for what reason. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. But Perry Von Vicious leaving that knee bare, and Dylan Drake drawn to it like a shark to blood. Perry's searching for the ropes, trying to break the hold, and Dylan bringing him back to the corner. Classic tag team action, Marcus Mack. They are really pinning Perry Von Vicious in their corner. Look at that. Oh, making a wish. Was Perry Von Vicious naughty or nice? I don't know.
You heard Matthew Theall outside the ring. He's telling the referee to enforce the rules. Mr. Wrestling 4 taking a page out of the book of the JYD and running at him with those headbutts.
Amazing. Mr. Wrestling number 4, you got to wonder what's in that headgear. He's got that mask on, and he could have metal in there, but he does some damage with those headbutts. And once again, he goes to the same knee that was targeted by Dylan Drake. Good communication by this tag team.
He's in the ropes, and look at Dylan Drake. There was no need for that. The man was in the ropes. Why would Dylan Drake go and stomp on his hand like that?
This is tag team action, folks. Some classic tag team maneuvers by Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling number 4. You got to tell me, Marcus Mack, are you surprised that this tag team is working this well together against a tag team that practices together and works out together? Perry Von Vicious and Damian Grundy. I heard they've got a house. The Thealls bought them a compound to train in outside of Sonoma. So they live together and they work together. Meanwhile, this team that was just thrown together is dominating them at the early part of this matchup. What's the reason for that?
Well, they're both pros. They've both been around the game. They've both competed in All Pro Wrestling for a number of years. You know, the one thing that I do take into effect, though, is that, Mr. Wrestling 4, he flies in from Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That's got to take some wear and tear on the body. I don't care if you're sitting first class, coach, or in the middle somewhere. It doesn't matter.
Big suplex, we got to count. Damian Grundy saving the count there. Look at that guy. He just takes up half the screen. Perry Von Vicious in a world of hurt. He's got to make a tag pretty soon because he is getting put on Dream Street by Mr. Wrestling number 4 and Dylan Drake, who have so far dominated this matchup. What's that, a reversal? And I think that saw a blind tag.
Dame of Fame, man. He just crushed him in the corner.
Blind tag by Damian Grundy. Mr. Wrestling number 4 with a critical error going to whip Perry Von Vicious, accidentally took him to his own corner. Blind tag Damian Grundy, and this has got to be the matchup that the team of Dylan Drake and Mr. Wrestling number 4 didn't want to see. You think so, Marcus Mack? I mean, this is a mismatch.
Matthew Theall looks elated on the outside of the ring, and I can't blame you, brother. I'd be too.
Look at this. Mr. Wrestling number 4, for all his talent, is no match for the size of Damian Grundy. You think Matthew Theall planned this? He's got to have schemed this out to try to get this matchup in the ring. And Damian Grundy, look at him. He's just taking his time. Mr. Wrestling number 4 is in a world of hurt, trapped all the way across the ring from his tag team partner. Look at this. Boot to the jaw. Mr. Wrestling number 4 just getting all the weight. And big forearm to Dylan Drake. And now Damian Grundy has incapacitated both members of the opposing team.
He just took the golden boy right off the ring apron.
Dylan Drake trying to get the break. He is complaining about this. And meanwhile, Damian Grundy has got Mr. Wrestling number 4 over in the corner.
Look at Matthew Theall.
Completely
innocent man standing up there,
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't caught on camera. Matthew Theall, look at this. Little bit of a choke.
I think he was checking on the welfare. I thought I heard Mr. Wrestling 4 saying that he couldn't breathe. And I think he was just trying to clear the airway.
I don't doubt that he couldn't breathe. Let's just say that. I don't doubt that breathing was
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah. And look at this. Look at the power of Damian Grundy. He's just trying to rip this man in half. Mr. Wrestling number 4 has got to make a tag. Perry Von Vicious recovering, took the brunt of the attacks here for the first half of the match, and now Damian Grundy, look at that. Just disheveled. This guy's a monster. Look at that.
That man's a monster, and Matthew Theall is a humanitarian.
Look at that. Another little love tap there to Dylan Drake. And Damian Grundy getting some punches now, Mr. Wrestling number 4. Whoa, he just picked him up.
I was going to say that I thought Damian Grundy was getting tired, but did you see the way he scooped him up? Did you see the way he sidewalk slammed him? He might have just broken his ribs.
He just took 2 shots to the gut and just picked him up. He shrugged him right off. Damian Grundy isn't human. Look at this. A cocky pin. I don't know if that was smart by Damian Grundy. Matthew Theall's got to coach him up to get down and hook a leg.
Well, you know what? I think he's just I think he's just trying to prove a point. I don't think he was going for the win right there. I think he was trying to embarrass one of the top wrestlers in this country.
And now the man from Atlanta, the masked man from Atlanta is in the corner, and Perry Von Vicious coming in. He's going to get his revenge. He's going to get some licks. These guys have got 5 seconds of both of them being in the ring. Mr. Wrestling number 4 in a world of hurt. Perry Von Vicious now back in, and the roles are reversed. Folks, we got to pay some bills, but this is exciting. It's a back-and-forth matchup. PVV and Damian Grundy on top. We'll be right back.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having all pro wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Welcome back to All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars, folks. It is our main event. Perry Von Vicious kicking out. Mr. Wrestling number 4 and PVV have been in that, going at it. All commercial break, and look at that. Back and forth. Marcus Mack, how do you see this action happening?
Well, I see it just like everybody else is seeing it. This is a hot main event this week. Mr. Wrestling number 4 with a Thez press. He's following up with some hard right hands.
Little Toby, he's got to be on point, because that was technically a pin. And Damian Grundy again with the shot to the back, laying out 4 right as he was going to make that tag. And now 4 in a world of hurt. PVV dragging him back over. He's got him in a leg lock, and there's the tag.
Damian Grundy just putting the boots to Mr. Wrestling number 4.
Look, he's just got to drop that boot to do some damage. That guy is so big. He just drops the boot. And PVV already putting the stretch on by holding. This is a tag team that can make some noise. Look at that big body slam. These 2 guys can make some noise. The AllStars, Matthew Theall Stars, he has really put together a complimentary tag team here, Marcus Mack.
You know, Damian Grundy being a little bit arrogant in there. He's forgetting that he's in there with one of the finest wrestlers in the country today. He's forgetting that he's in there with Mr. Wrestling number 4, and I think Dylan Drake just got a little pissed off for that.
Well, remember, Damian Grundy is still technically a rookie, and I think he forgot that Dylan Drake was right there and could break it up. And getting a little close, another blind tag. Damian Grundy making a rookie error.
Rookie mistake.
Damian Grundy still focusing on Mr. Wrestling number 4. Drop kick, and they got the big man off his feet. Excellent teamwork by 4 and Drake. And now Drake is a legal man, but 4 is still there. He's staying on him. The blind tag was made by Drake. He's the legal man, and 4 is trying to get a cover. Toby still counts it, but look at the lift there. Powerful kick out. And now 4 going for another tag. I guess there was a tag we didn't see there, because 4 is being treated as the legal man. And he's still in trouble. Now, once again, the ring has been divided. Marcus Mack, what do you do? How do you coach him here? How does he get the tag to change the complexion of this match? I guess that.
I don't know. You know, Dylan Drake was right there for him, but you look, only a 1 count. This right here is an opportunity where Mr. Wrestling number 4 needs to crawl, he needs to scratch, he needs to fight, he needs to get back to his corner and make that tag, but Damian Grundy just kicked him in the ribs.
You got to see he's been trained well. Matthew Theall telling him keep 4 isolated. You're starting to see the plan of Matthew Theall. It's obvious that this plan, look at that big boot being used.
Also, Matthew Theall's management skills. He keeps telling Dame Grundy to go over there and knock Dylan Drake off the corner. Every attempt that 4 gets close to him, Damian Grundy, boom, knocks big Dylan Drake off the corner.
That's right. Matthew Theall, he definitely scouted this team well. I got to give him props. I mean, this team didn't exist before tonight, although they've wrestled together. This tag team as such didn't really exist, and now they put them together. Matthew Theall still has them scouted well, and he's provided his team with a plan that's kind of even score. Now, 4 dodging a move, but 4 still stuck in the corner. Look at that full Nelson applied by Damian Grundy. Oh, 4 dodging it.
Mr. Wrestling 4 was able to slide out of that.
Using Perry Von Vicious as a batting ram, big European uppercut. And there we go, a tag to Dylan Drake, House of Fire, big clothesline. Oh, flying shoulder tackle. And here comes the drop kick. Dylan Drake airborne, going for the cover. Here we go. 1, 2, only a 1 count, but Dylan Drake's got the right idea. He's trying to end this match right now. Marcus Mack.
He's going for the beta breaker. He's going for the beta breaker, but Perry in the ropes.
He's got the ropes. He's got a 5 count to let go. Perry trying to get away. Dylan bringing in a big swing and a backbreaker.
He's too close to the ropes to make a cover.
That's right. He's got the right idea. Dylan Drake trying to end this match. He's pretty much the only fresh man left. He's got to get Perry Von Vicious down because I don't know if they're getting the pin on the big man. And here we go. Another side slam into another backbreaker. Amazing.
He is really setting him up for that beta breaker. He has that back on his mind. Back and legs been worked over the whole match.
Look at
Dylan
that face.
Drake, you see him, he wants to destroy Perry Von Vicious. He wants to destroy Damian Grundy.
Big
he wants
splash.
to kill Matthew Theall's dreams. And it looks like he's going up top, and he wants to get that flying crossbody he's oh so famous for.
Damian Grundy moving Perry Von Vicious out of the way, but he takes it. Oh, my goodness. Dylan Drake, look at him. He is on top. Oh, my goodness. Damian Grundy isn't even the legal man, but he has taken a pound, and Dylan Drake dropping the bones on him.
Damian Grundy doing a good job of covering up, but I think that the first few grounded pounds got him.
Perry Von Vicious deciding discretion is the better part of valor, but Mr. Wrestling number 4, he is trapped between PVV and Matthew Theall, and there you go. There is where Matthew Theall plays a part.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Be aware of the manager, but keep your focus on your opponents.
And there we go. Perry Von Vicious eating some ring there. He's kind of on Dream Street. He's a little lost. And there we go. The beta breaker's being applied to Damian Grundy, and PVV breaking it up.
It looks like he has him set up in that $1 billion blackout. This one, Pier 6 Brawl. I believe that Perry Von Vicious is still the legal man.
There we go. What? 4 going for the figure 4 lock, and there it is, locked in. Perry Von Vicious in a world of hurt.
Mr. 4 figure 4, you can call home.
Oh, and Damian Grundy misses the leg drop.
Who was he trying to leg drop right there?
I don't know, but 4 had the quickness of a cat getting his head out of the way, and still he saved Perry Von Vicious. I don't know how Perry Von Vicious is standing though. He's taking a lot of hits to the back. He's taking a figure 4 lock, and there, Mr. Wrestling number 4. There we go. He's got him. He's got the tights. Oh my goodness! What a clothesline from Damian Grundy. And Matthew Theall.
He just ran right through him with that clothesline. He got on him like hot oatmeal.
And Dylan trying to get his hands in. Wait, back in the ring, 4 is covered by Perry Von Vicious. He's held him down. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. Perry Von Vicious has got the pin.
The All-Stars victorious.
And the winners by pinfall in 14 minutes and 14 seconds, the team of Damian Grundy and Perry Von Vicious.
Amazing. The All-Stars. The All-Stars winning. I don't know if this counts as their debut, but they are a formidable tag team.
All I have to say is congratulations, Matthew Theall. Matthew Theall, the humanitarian of all pro wrestling, just put his insight into this one. He has gotten a big win over Dylan Drake. He has put Mr. Wrestling 4 out. The All-Stars victorious.
You know, I gotta wonder. I mean, the rest of the APW locker room is very lucky that we don't have tag belts right now, because these two would be the automatic favorites. They just took out 2 of the best wrestlers in wrestling today. Dylan Drake, Mr. Wrestling number 4, suffering defeat to the All-Stars. I don't know what happened, but the camera went away, it came back, and Perry Von Vicious had that pin locked away.
Perry Von Vicious looking young and pretty up there. He is happy. He has his cup. Matthew Theall waving goodbye. Damian Grundy, Perry Von Vicious victorious this week.
Folks, that is Gym Wars. Mr. Wrestling number 4 and Dylan Drake are defeated by the All-Stars. I am the killer, Jay Matthias. This is Marcus, No Alternate Pink Meek Mac, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah!